For instance, your transition into Angel. Was that something that they approached you early on? Did Joss or anybody say, "Hey, we have these plans for you to be on Angel"? Were you surprised that they want you to be on Angel?
He came to me. It was certainly before we finished filming Buffy. It was before the summer, and it was a few months before. So yeah, I had some lead time, and apparently they had gotten canceled. And Joss was going back and forth with network.
What was canceled?
Angel.
Angel was canceled.
And going into season 5. So after season 4, they canceled it. And Joss was like, "Well, what if we do this? Can I have another season? What if I do that?" And then when he said, "What if I can get Spike?" They were like, "Oh, well, if you can get Spike, you can go for another scene." And so he called me.
Did you know that he needed you, or did you not realize that?
I didn't know that dynamic.
That would have been a thing called leverage.
Well, I found it out, and yes.
And it helped.
It did, but it took a long time. And it taught me to not be angry with producers when they try to screw me. And
that's so hard because you take it personally.
Yeah. And I thought back to the days when I was paying actors, when I had a theater company. We only had 60 seats, so it's the same problems, but in a smaller thing. I paid people $18 a performance.
But that's what you had.
Yeah, but that's what they had. And
do you think that's what they tell you they had?
Well, here we go. So I held out for the amount of money that I was making on Buffy. Because Joss said, "We don't have a lot of money on Angel. It's not like Buffy. We have some money. It's not a cheap show, obviously, but it's not the same as Buffy." And I told him, I said, "Look, when you told me that, I said, I'm not going to hold out for more than I was making on Buffy, but you're offering me less." And I didn't really think that was going to happen, and I'm not really gonna go for that.
Right.
And Charisma got a phone call saying that we can't have you in for the season 5, which was very painful for her. And I have to ask myself, did me holding to that amount of money mean that they had to make a decision and shrink the cast?
So they didn't bring her back for season 5.
Yeah, and partially probably to pay me.
So you feel bad, even though it's not your fault.
Yeah.
You were just getting what you thought you were worth. It's called business.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, obviously, it makes you think, "Oh shit! I hope that
she has a kid."
Did you ever talk to her about that?
Yeah,
you did.
Yeah.
And what did you say to her?
I didn't. I mean, she knows she's part of the business. She doesn't,
Right.
Hold any grudges or anything. But I have a feeling that obviously, that's if I was signing the checks, that would be my thinking. We can only afford these many actors, and if I could have gotten James for half price, I would go to Charisma and see if she could go for half price or whatever, and maybe we could keep everybody around. But nope.